So we're back here for the start of the third quarter.
80-2.
80-2. It's been absolute smashing.
Monash yet to score.
Monash are yet to score. Gee, could you imagine rocking up Saturday morning, your mum and dad asked how you went in the footy, and your team didn't even kick a fucking goal? I mean, that would just be horrendous. Yeah, mum, we scored 3 points.
And that's what you get for playing for such an average lineup.
Yeah,
An average outfit. Like the coach at this Bob would be nothing like Baz.
Oh, nothing like Baz. They wouldn't have a group chat. They wouldn't have anything. It'd just be training once a week.
You'd go to message the coach and he would have been active 7 hours ago.
Oh, I know. But Baz always has he has the green, he has that big green dot next to his name all day, every day. As we start this third quarter here. Ball shuffles out to the wing. Moy with a kick out here. The post has become a factor here. Getting in the way. Larkus here.
That was out of bounds. That was out of bounds. I reckon that was out of bounds.
Could have been.
One the way.
Yeah, just get this camera to focus up here. There we go. Ball moving a bit too quick for the camera there.
Say I'm commentating. Hi Dad, I'm just commentating. I'm on air.
So umpire here, as Stevenson takes a phone call from his father.
What did you see?
Birder in and under there. And the ball's just gonna have a ball up here. Monash. Oh, I really don't rate their kit either, Stevo.
Nah, shit house.
Oh, it's horrendous. Who was that? Is that Dick Takeoff?
It looks like I don't even know what it looks like.
Gonna score behind there. Hamish Dick could have had 5.
Looks like a netball jersey, not footy.
No, it's a horrible design jumper. Oh, yeah. Not sure what
that light blue just looks feminine.
Oh.
Absolutely feminine. He's going to go the big bang down the middle. Uno's there.
Got no game tactic there. Just going to go straight up the guts.
The brother of the Jet Sea Kenny. Always living in Sea Kenny's shadow.
Oh, Thomas Burns, they're chasing after the ball. Good tackle. Got to stick those. Monash get the ball. The defensive 50. Well done by that player. But he's just been absolutely crunched, and that's going to be holding the ball. Got a bit too ambitious there. As Hammer takes the advantage, sends it towards D. Adams. But Jakey Turner comes across and says, "Get out of my way, Dick. I'll take that, buddy." So Jakey Turner here. Turner and Dick are just a formidable duo, aren't they?
Oh, they are. They work well together, and they're both going to be the faces of this side next year.
Oh, they are. They're going to be faces of Old Brighton for a long time, I reckon.
Yeah, true.
As Jakey Turner.
He's a big Jesus. I don't even think he's made the distance.
He hasn't
made the distance.
Oh, it is a goal? Gee, we had that on footage. I'm not sure about that. Get a bit of a score review there. I'm not sure that made the distance.
Yeah. I don't even think he thought that made the distance.
But
anyway, he'll take it.
The umpire backs himself, and that's what we love about this local footy. There's no cameras. They back the umpires.
Yeah, the goal umpires come out each and every Saturday to do their role here at the VAFA. And they do it with precision and execution.
Down at the VAFA.
Look at Birder. Just starting to feel the effects of all those darts. You can tell.
As the Monash guy gets a clear Maxi Gorn tap out to the wing.
There's T-Wall. What's he doing tonight?
The T-Wall getting in there, gee. Just come from behind on that Monash player.
He's bear hugging him from behind, quite like he was last Saturday. On the star.
T-Wall. Good stuff there by Birder. Let's have a chat about this midfield, because it is absolutely unstoppable, I believe.
Prolific. I mean, there's the Jets like Birder and Burns, and then there's the players who play their role, and Finn, and then there's players who just play their role week in, week out, like Nug in that middle. Just week in, week out.
Faz now and then. And of course, you can't forget Hines.
Faz very inconsistent, and yeah, Hines, that pressure that Hines puts on is first class. Robert. Could have been caught high there. Burns, good handball.
So
Nug
gets out to Nug.
It's a hot footy at the moment. They've just got to get it on the boot.
So got to show a bit of composure. Probably not the right handball out there. They turn the ball over. Monash get it out down to the wing. This is as far as they can get, Monash. But a great tackle there. Should have been holding the ball.
Yeah, Burns is getting
the Monash bench are filthy. Good tackle by the Monash player, not rewarded. So the ruckman dominating, but not having much of an effect. Catsy gets piled. We have another ball up here. Just on the edge of the wing. Zimmers just gets shoved out of the way. Big Andy, see you, buddy. Ball goes up to Monash, the centre half forward. Looking good here, Monash. Get a kick forward. Not hit the target. Oh, he's just he's coughed that one up. Just as they look like scoring, nah. So,
is it Simmons?
It is Zimmers. He had tunnel vision the first quarter. We missed it. Yeah. Didn't get it on footage, but I tell you what, Andrew Zimmers had nothing but the goals on his mind.
He's been good today.
He has been good though. Playing that second ruck role.
Look at Cats just down back.
I think he might have found his spot. Zimmers.
Yeah, there's a huge switch.
And
they're going to go that switch. Frosty straight through.
He was in and out of the team, Zimmers, but I think he's found that role with the second ruck.
Yeah.
Second ruck forward sort of situation.
Found some new confidence, and you'll probably be seeing him in the final series, I reckon.
I reckon you back Zimmers in. So, as Monash go forward here, bit of a contest here. Georgie Katz controls it well.
I'd like to put some odds on. Will they kick a goal? Will Monash
That'd be interesting.
Kick a goal at the end of the game? By the end of the game.
I mean, I think it's likely.
It is likely, but geez, you never know. There's Justin Lynham.
Justin Lynham, former BGS student.
They're going to go the advantage. Here's their goal that we were talking about.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, it's touched. So who was that there on the
goal line? Macari, no.
Let me zoom in and see him. It was T. Kenny. So T. Kenny there getting back to stop Monash from scoring their first goal. Well done.
Well, a bit of an awkward household at the Kenny's house, of course, with Tommy getting a game and being a star here, and C. Kenny not getting a game.
It would be awkward, and Simon would have to deal with that, unfortunately.
And then, of course, the other sibling being a star national diver. I mean,
I know. So Charlie's feeling
a bit out of place in the household, you think?
And his beloved Bombers went down last night. So
they did.
Charlie Kenny not.
Life is tough.
Life is tough for the C. Kenny, unfortunately.
Oh, it's huge.
This is big. The BGS boys have moved it well up forward.
Jakey Turner.
Turner picks up go. What happened there?
That pickup was tough.
Oh, it was tough.
That pickup was good.
He's a great player, Jakey Turner.
Bent over the big Jakey Turner and picked it up.
Hasn't got a sore back, Jakey. So they just go right up the middle again. Classic Monash football.
Catsy.
George Katz head over the footy, the big meatball. Should have been a high. The ruckman
goes bang on.
Berta getting stuck into the big boy.
Getting into the big boy. Jesus.
Gee, got a bit sidetracked there.
Would you say that Berta was playing life or death?
You wouldn't want to get stuck into that, man.
He could have just been absolutely flawed.
He could have just chopped on him. Oh, geez, a scoop out. Gee, bit of a scoop out. That should be a throw, but gee, the big mountains.
Berta just went up to him and said, "I don't give a fuck how big you are. I'm gonna go."
Berta said, "Fuck you, mate. You have a dig at me, I'll have a dig at you." But, gee, he's a big boy. Definitely owns a house and probably has a couple of kids. That man.
Oh, look at this goal.
Oh, easy goal. Well crumbed there. And that's going to be Hurdy.
He's looking big.
He's had a lot of issues with the body this year. He's a very injury prone player, but if he's up and firing for finals, he's a very good asset.
He's got both shoulders strapped, actually.
Yeah, he is.
Heavily
strapped with that getting that mullet growing again, I believe.
This year, he's had the ankle, I believe.
He's had the ankle, and then he had a
concussion, I think, maybe.
Concussion, I believe, and then had a bit of an issue with his nose. Got hit in the nose.
Yeah, his nose.
And then he's had a lot of problems.
A lot of things have gone up his nose over the years.
Yes,
he doesn't mind the old Equinox. The old Equinox is on tonight.
It is on tonight, as a matter of fact.
We'll shout out our friends at Equinox at XE54. Get down tonight. A lot of this team will probably be there. You heading down, Sam?
I am working tonight, Angus.
I'm undecided.
Have to pay off those bills, but I think I might be heading down after work. But we'll just see how I feel, you know.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm a bit undecided.
But I tell you what, it will be good.
So it will be good. Our good friends at Equinox put on a show.
They do. So Hurdy just charging down the wing, heading out to Moy, and Moy, he's dropped.
No, I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened there. I think hoping for the free kick, gets it out to Hamish Dick,
And this is
this is domination. I mean, it's 94. No, there we go. We've clocked the 100. So the scoreboard 100-3.
Old
Brighton lead by 97.
Just starting to create a buffer.
You can feel the game slipping away here.
Old Brighton in front by a staggering margin. Well, it's all over now. When Dennis goes, it's all over now.
You really think Monash need the next goal to get back into this one?
14 goals, 16. I think pretty inaccurate.
14 goals, 16. Definitely could have been on a lot more scoreboard wise. But
look at Deck. He looks quite relaxed, Deck, on the boundary line.
Oh, he is. He's a very relaxed
done
footballer.
Fuck all today, but
I don't think he really cares.
I don't think
Deck Adams.
he minds. His team's doing well.
It's going to be interesting whether he'll cement his spot in the finals team. Deck
I mean,
Adams.
to be honest, C. Kenny.
I think it's those two, Johnny.
Yeah,
I think C. Kenny might.
Those two.
I think it's a tough call. I don't know who I'd say.
That is true.
As Moy gets the handball up the middle.
Zimis puts the
going to Zimis. Gee, is that Zimis running? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen the man himself run. But Zimis to Turner gets a
Paddy's there.
Inglis, good mark, good lead.
Go back and have a shot. Oh,
Surely have a shot from the boundary line. This would be something special and quite a boring affair. Not much action going on. Plenty of goals, but definitely not a tight contest.
Friends just heading down from the back line.
So Paddy from the boundary line and
no goal. So we'll talk about their week ahead. What happens after this?
So I believe they have a week off.
Yeah.
I believe, and then it's into finals. And I think so they'll win today, of course, and they will cement themselves top of the ladder. And we will be back here in 2 weeks against Mazenod. I believe that is the scenario. And Mazenod are probably the likely the other team that is probably going to challenge for the flag. I think the third and fourth team are okay, but you never know.
So is that a qualifying final, or?
So if we win that final, I believe we go straight to the granny.
Straight to the granny.
Straight to the granny. And if we lose, we'll play the winner of third and fourth.
Right, that's how it works. So,
only 4 teams make finals. And potentially we could play Mazenod twice, because if we beat them and then they win the semi-final, we'll play them again in the granny. So could be a bit of a rivalry forming with Mazenod. As the Jakey Turner.
I tell you what would be something you would
shanks that one.
You wouldn't. I don't want to speak too early, but if this mob wins the flag, the celebrations would be lethal.
Oh, I tell you what,
there's some serious goers on this team. They go hard on the field. And I think
a roaming Stevo Grossi could be in action. I tell you what, there could be some illegal footage, but we're not saying anything. You can let your mind. You can decide what.
Use your imagination.
You can use your imagination there, lads. As the ball here in Brian Grammer's forward line, Turner gets a handball out to Campigli. Campigli wanted the goal there. Good little chip kick out.
Who's Deck?
For Hurd. Deck from the boundary line. Oh, Deck.
I look at him, no celebration whatsoever. And that could be the difference between him and C. Kenny. Would C. Kenny kick the distance there?
And Deck Adams loved it.
Would C. Kenny have kicked the distance there?
See, that's what could be keeping the outside there.
Yeah, just that little blitz of talent that he has. I just love getting zooming, after we talk about it.
So, we have been talking about the man himself for a while. And I tell you what, there he is.
Still looking filthy.
He's looking absolutely ropeable, the man himself.
He's just
in the puffer.
Explode.
Have a look at Charlie Kenny. Look at him. Got a great angle on his face there. He is fuming, having a stint on the sidelines, and he's been on the sidelines for a good while.
Well, if he really wants to, could he be playing reserves? Aren't reserves short of players?
Don't know.
I mean, Stephen Alessi. Here is Stephen.
There's Stephen playing reserves. He loves it. He doesn't mind it, and that's good.
He wasn't, the old Brighton under-19s lineup wasn't for him.
And he's gone to the reserves and he doesn't mind it.
Just rocking up to the game now, I think, is Anthony Zimmerman. He's a star of the seniors lineup.
Is he? Oh, there he is.
A little pocket rocket.
Should we just... So meanwhile, we actually get back to the game here.
T-Wall, Mitch caught high.
Mitch got high, the post in the way here.
Kick too big there from Nug. Here we go. Good tackle from Zimmers. This is one of the better games I've seen Zimmers play. He's looking damaging.
Trying to get focus on this.
A big boot on him and a big nose. Falcon, huge Falcon. Deck out the back.
Zimmers.
Oh!
To Deck. Oh!
How did he miss that? How did
Jack Adams had an open goal and he's just absolutely made a fool of himself.
He's made a fool of himself, yeah. And that's the problem with him. I think he thought he had the goal before he kicked.
He kicked one from the boundary line and then he misses that.
Yeah.
Bit inconsistency from Deck Adams. It's Hurdy just
take it over the line. I don't know.
bit like a rugby try there, Hurdy.
God, it's good to be back with the camera.
Oh, it is. Feel back at home. Feel back at home here. It's been a long wait. We are probably a bit lazy this year. Probably could have gotten around to it a bit earlier, but we're the sort of
we've come around at the right.
We've come around at the right time. We knew these guys were going to make finals, and we've just come along here. We're going to film this game, and then we're going to get into finals action. And boy, oh boy, it's going to be live from Rio. It's going to be outstanding. So, I can confirm though that it will 100% be at this ground in 2 weeks or 1 week's time.
The final.
The first final, and it will be against Mazenod. So it's going to be huge. We're going to be back here, back on the balcony. Definitely going to get some chairs because I'm a bit sore standing up.
Where else would you rather be than the balcony?
And it's going to be huge. And then I'm not sure where the Grannies played, but I have heard rumours it is at the Sandringham Zebras VFL ground.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
And that is
a Trevor Barker oval. That is a lovely oval.
That is a lovely oval, and we would get prime position there. We'd get there an hour early and we'd get real set up.
Probably even get a box. I mean, it could probably be our time to show.
I definitely reckon some pre-game interviews would be on the cards as well,
definitely.
Just for the boys.
It's all for the boys.
And I tell you what, if the siren goes and we're in front, we're taking this camera, we're just sprinting down to ground level. We're going to go off at shoppers.
We will go off.
It would be
take the cameras into the games post room.
Take the cameras in the rooms. The boys will be having frothies. We'll get a couple of interviews.
The whole lot.
But as it's all and well talking about it, but we've got the boys out there got to get the job done.
Now there's nothing forward of the footy besides Jakey Turner, and he's marked it, and he's played on. Now Deck's going to run onto this. You'd think he'd kick the goal. He runs on, he does. So Deck Adams getting a couple of... Just a quick burst from Adams.
That's what he does. He loves a little quick burst.
And that is the difference between him and that man on the bench.
So Decky doesn't celebrate a goal though.
He did celebrate a goal. He kicked that winning goal this time.
Oh, he did. Yeah,
he went off like an absolute nut.
He loved it. And look at that forward line there. Hurdy, Zimmers, Jakey Turner, Deck.
Jake Turner is huge.
Getting the job done. And Hamish Dick, I think Dick's kicked 4 or 5.
I think they've dropped Bird into the forward pocket because of his fitness. He's struggling to run with the footy.
Where is he? There he is, Maxi Burt.
There's only so many bongs and darts you can smoke.
Oh God, boy, oh boy. This is getting quite outrageous here. It's Nug. Look at the boy run. Look at the little nugget. Oh, he's just pushed the guy over in the back. But
and he's going to get a free kick against him.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Oh, he's not.
No, the umpire's just going to let it go. I don't mind that. So the sun here covering up, and the footage might get a bit better now. We've had the sun in front of the camera all day.
Yeah.
So
it just dropped a few temperatures almost.
Yeah, it has gotten a bit cold. It was expected to rain.
Was it?
Baz sent in saying that it could rain tomorrow, so be prepared. As he was watching, they're having a bit of a chat about Jane Bunn, the weather girl.
Oh, really?
Getting around Jane Bunn. Apparently, a couple of the boys.
Brian Randall likes what he sees.
Oh, could you imagine Baz and Bunny? Imagine Baz and Bunn. The dynamic duo of Baz and Bunn. They would get around.
What happened to any girl ever?
I have
a footy brain.
Oh, I have heard that that Jane Bunn loves the stats and the and getting really into detail. So those two would be a match made in heaven. As the ball goes forward, Berta gets a handball out to Zimmers, Zimmers to Hurd to Collins, right foot snap, going to trickle through, and Collins. This is domination. So Collins kicks a goal, good on him. That'll help with his his case to play finals football.
I think with Collins and Deck now turning up, I think it leaves one man to miss out, and that is the man on the bench.
I think it does. And we also got to think of Xavier, and we also got to realise that Charlie Hicks is very likely to come back into this football team. That's what we have forgotten about.
So is he injured or?
Well, there he is out on the boundary line there. See Hicks rocking the
red first
footy. Just a slight little.
Just a reminder. Just a little. I did play first.
Yeah, just a little flex on all the people who would know what those shorts mean.
Yeah.
But he has got to come back into this team. So who would you take out of this football? It's a very tough decision.
Isn't it?
It's tough because they've been outstanding today against a weak opponent. But
yeah, look. Charlie Hicks does have to come in. He's a star.
Oh, he's 100% coming in. A bit of a high tackle there. I think Monash had just given up here.
Yeah,
this is just... they're a bit sick of it. And Larker's here, actually lining up for his third. He hasn't been too bad. He's one of the... I think he's having one of those games where low disposals, but he's making the most of them. So
it's really hard.
Look at Baz, just already switched on. He gets a little chip out.
I think I'd almost
to Branson. So Branson closer in on it. Got an easy shot at goal.
I'd almost replace Faz with Charlie.
Oh, I'm not sure about that there, Steve. I think
because they play the same role.
I think Faz definitely stays in the team, I'll tell you that. He is a bit of a cheerleader, Fazzy, but he's definitely staying in there.
I just reckon he's a bit shit, and if he hasn't got his
Branson
his
there,
mind,
the set shot.
Mind right, what good use is he?
Didn't make the distance there. That was interesting. Branson probably didn't get.
I'd like to pose the question: if his mind is not right, what use is he? There he is.
I think though, come finals, he'll turn it up.
Well, he can. Moy can do
I think he'd rather back Faz. Let's be honest, Steve-o here.
Can do that.
Let's not under. There he is. Just as I told him to turn it up, he does. Fazzy gets a great handball. Gets the 1-2. I'm telling you what, Steve-o, he's playing finals footy. I can tell you that.
Shit kick.
Mate, he's outstanding, the Moy.
Honestly, I wouldn't know. It could be D Adams, but
it could be D Adams, considering he doesn't really.
And there is D Adams on cue.
But D Adams on cue, and he's been good. So I'm not sure if Baz would want to take him out.
Shroomy hasn't done a whole lot today.
Oh, Shroomy, he's the captain. I believe he's the captain. So that's not going to happen.
No,
yes, he is.
Shroomy captain.
I believe so.
I don't think he's a captain.
Shroomy's just definitely not going out of the team. I can tell you that much.
I'm just saying he's been quiet today. Maybe his mind's on Equinox.
Well, I tell you what, it's a bit hard for
up goes Shroom on cue.
It's a bit hard for a defender to have a big day out today, Steve. You got to realise that.
That's very true.
They scored 3 behinds. The ball hasn't been down there much.
Yeah, he's the general. So back as well as McCarthy.
I honestly don't know who's going to come out of team.
I'm tossing names in the air. Cats?
No, I don't know. I think he's back in his big body.
Yeah. It's hard. T Kenny?
Oh, I'd be a bit stiff on T Kenny.
Well, it'll be stiff on about everyone.
Oh, it's a big contest there.
Got absolutely
just missed that.
He gets straight back up.
Berta out to Hurdy. Hurdy confronted. Fetching for the ball. There's Berta. In and under for the footy. Gets the handball out to Faz. Faz with the snap. Centers to Deck. And Deck's on fire. I reckon you back him in for finals footy.
Now, what I like here is Shroom's gone forward. Now, you know what Shroom said? He has said, the ball is not going back. I'm not going to sit there and watch the grass grow. I'm going to go forward and kick a goal. And he's looking zoomed. He's looking dangerous there.
There he is, Shroom. He loves the arm strapped. He loves getting the arm strapped there, Shroomy.
He doesn't run a whole lot, but he just gets in the
Deck Adams here. Let's have a look at his goal kicking routine. Looks good off the boot, and he slotted straight through. He's a good.
Has been prolific.
He's kicked 3 goals in a quarter.
Yeah, this has been prolific.
Deck Adams has put his case forward that he should be playing finals.
We were giving him a little bit of shit earlier, but every play here is seriously just turning it up.
So it'll be interesting though.
Just trying to think of who else isn't out there. Xavier, Steve,
Steve.
Kiwi, of course, retired mid-year.
Kiwi retired mid-year due to a lot of
a lot of, let's just say it was a controversial way out. He didn't leave on a good note. Let's just say that. He left on a note, a falling out with the club, we're not going to lie. He did drop the work excuse, but...
There's Collins.
We know.
Not using the ball well inside forward 50.
Driving ball forward. Mitch is there. Mitch gets it.
Husey. Husey's just been sort of everywhere.
Now here's the
Gets a nice kick forward, looking to hit up Zimmer. Zimmer's just... Ball went over his head. Monash chip it out here.
God, they just got to do something. There's big 98. Crunches Burnsy.
Oh, Burnsy's hurt.
Burnsy would be hurt.
There's Shroom. He just wants to get a goal here.
Getting crunched by 98.
Gets the ball forward. Ball falls short.
Burns.
Oh, Deck's going to get 4. Deck has just kicked 4 and look at him. He's put the finger right in the air. Oh, what's this? Oh, no. Deck's not happy. So he celebrated a goal and it wasn't actually a goal. It's been called a behind. So Deck doesn't get his 4th goal, but he's kicked 3 in the quarter.
So what happened? Why do you think it was a goal?
Well, the umpire just called it late.
Burns is sore. I mean, having 98 come storming into your
got
back.
Need in the back, and have a look at 98.
Just
Boy, oh boy.
That is a man.
That is what you call a mountain goat at his prime. He is a absolute ogre.
Jesus Christ, look at the beard on him as well. Now, he's rammed into Burnsy's back.
I mean, the Monash players there, have a look at their... Oh.
They have no structure. They have 0 structure.
I mean, look at this bloke. They are just a real average looking team. Yeah, you scratch that. Good on you, buddy. Yeah, bruss. This Monash
Does
team.
Frosty go out for chicks? I mean,
No, Frosty, they rate Frosty.
well, I'm throwing names in the air and everyone's a no. So
I mean, this Monash
does
team
chicks not find his way back in?
Oh, sorry.
Well, you got to think of someone to go out.
And look at the Brighton team. Absolutely outstanding. And then you have a look at these guys. Oh my
Bunch
God.
of fucking idiots.
And that'll be it for the 3rd quarter on a sour note from Steve about the Monash boys.